We proceed exercise 8.4. Question number 4. Fourth part of question number 5. One plus sec A. 1 plus sec A upon sec A. 1 plus sec A upon sec A equals to sin square A upon 1 minus cos A. Sin square A upon 1 minus cos A. So we will solve both LHS and RHS. LHS 1 plus sec A is written as 1 by cos A, and again sec A is 1 by cos A. Then taking LCM, cos A, we get cos A plus 1 upon 1 by cos A. Now write a term in multiple form. So 1 plus cos A upon cos A, and this will become reciprocal into cos A upon 1. So cos A and cos A gets cancelled, and the LHS comes to be 1 plus cos A. Now we solve RHS. So RHS is sin square A upon 1 minus cos A. And the formula for sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. So sin square A is written as 1 minus cos square A upon 1 minus cos A. This 1 can also be written as 1 square minus cos square A upon 1 minus cos A. Now this will be expanded on the formula A square minus B square. So A square minus B square is A minus B and A plus B upon 1 minus cos A. 1 minus cos A gets cancelled, and the result comes to be 1 plus cos A. So we can say that LHS is equals to RHS. Now the fifth part of question 5. Another important question. Cos A minus sin A. Cos A minus sin A plus 1 upon cos A plus sin A minus 1 is equals to cosec A plus cot A equals to cosec A plus cot A. So we will solve LHS, and in LHS divide the numerator and denominator. Divide the numerator and denominator by sin A. In LHS, divide the numerator and denominator by sin A. So cos A divided by sin A minus sin A divided by sin A plus 1 upon sin A, and whole upon cos A upon sin A plus sin A upon sin A and minus 1 upon sin A. In the first step, we divide the numerator and denominator by sin A. Then cos A upon sin A is written as cot A. Minus sin A and sin A gets cancelled, and 1 by sin A is cosec A. Upon cos A divided by sin A, again cot A, plus sin A and sin A gets cancelled, plus 1 and minus 1 upon sin A is written as cosec A. Then we'll write cosec A plus cot A minus 1 upon cot A minus cosec A and plus 1. Now for 1 in the numerator, cosec A plus cot A as it is, and for this one which is situated at numerator, we will write cosec square A minus cot square A. At the place of 1 in numerator, we will write cosec square A minus cot square, because cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. So at the place of 1, we can write cosec square A minus cot square at the numerator, and denominator would be written as it is cot A minus cosec A and plus 1. Then cosec A plus cot A minus, this will be expanded on the formula A square minus B square, which is equals to A plus B and A minus B. So cosec A plus cot A and cosec A minus cot A upon denominator would be written as it is cot A minus cosec A and plus 1, and this will be expanded on the formula A square minus B square, so A plus B and A minus B. At the place of A, here cosec A, and at the place of B, there is cot A. Now from these two terms, the terms containing the numerator place, at numerator place from these two terms, you will take common. So cosec A plus cot A is common from both the terms. So cosec A plus cot A is taken as common. Then from here we get 1, because whole terms we have taken common, and from this term we get this cosec A plus cot A we have taken common, so we get cosec A minus cot A, cosec A minus cot A upon this 1 would be written first, 1 minus cosec A and then plus cot A. We can write it this way, 1 minus cosec A and plus cot A. Now cosec A plus cot A, and this bracket will be expanded. So 1 minus cosec A and minus minus it becomes plus cot A, and whole upon 1 minus cosec A and plus cot A. So from numerator and denominator, this whole term gets cancelled, and the result it remains cosec A plus cot A, which is RHS. So we have proved LHS is equals to RHS. Now the sixth part of question number 5. Root over 1 plus sine A. Square root of 1 plus sine A upon 1 minus sine A is equals to sec A plus tan A. Sec A plus tan A. In this also we will expand LHS, and if there is a term A plus B and A minus B, then we decimalize by interchanging the sign of denominator. Means we multiply the numerator and denominator by interchanging the sign of the middle sign of the denominator. So root over 1 plus sine A upon 1 minus sine A, and we multiply the numerator and denominator by the opposite sign of 1 minus sine A. So we multiplied by 1 plus sine A, numerator and in denominator. So in a square root, this becomes the identities A plus B into A plus B, A plus B, the whole square. And in denominator there is also identity A minus B into A plus B, which is A square, 1 square, 1 minus B square. So B is sine A. So sine square A. Now under root of 1 plus sine A, the whole square upon 1 minus sine square A is equals to cos square A. Both are the term containing a square. So both square would be taken in a single bracket, and we may write in this form 1 plus sine A upon cos A, the whole square. Both the square terms we have taken in a whole square. 1 plus sine A the square and upon cos square A is written in combinedly 1 plus sine A upon cos A the whole square. Now we know that from a square root gets cancelled. So a square and a square root gets cancelled, and it comes 1 plus sine A upon cos A. Then we separate both the terms. So 1 by cos A and plus sine A upon cos A. And the formula for 1 by cos equals to sec. So 1 by cos A is sec A, and sine A by cos A is tan A, which is RHS. So we have proved LHS is equals to RHS. Now part 7. Sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta. Sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta upon 2 cos cube theta upon 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta is equals to tan theta. So in this question also we expand LHS, we solve LHS. So LHS is sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta. Sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta upon 2 cos cube theta and minus cos theta. From numerator, sin theta is common. We take sin theta is common from the numerator, then we get 1 minus 2 sin square theta. From sin cube theta, 1 time sin theta is taken common, so it becomes 2 sin square theta. And from denominator, we take cos theta is common. Then we get 2 cos square theta and minus 1. Now sin theta 1 minus 2, and this sin square theta is written as 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta and 2 cos square theta minus 1. Then sin theta, and remove the bracket, this bracket 1 minus 2 multiplied by 1, 2, and minus minus plus. So plus 2 cos square theta upon cos theta and 2 cos square theta minus 1. So sin theta, this 2 cos square theta as it is, and 1 minus 2, we get minus 1. And denominator there is also 2 cos square theta minus 1 and cos theta. So 2 cos square theta minus 1 cancelled, and we get sin theta by cos theta is written as tan theta, which is our RHS. Now the part 8. Sin A plus cosec A whole square. Sin A plus cosec A the whole square plus cos A plus sec A the whole square. Cos A plus sec A the whole square is equals to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square. 7 plus tan square A plus cot square. So we will solve LHS, and this will be expanded on the formula A plus B the whole square. A plus B the whole square. So we write A square means sin A the whole square plus 2ab. So 2 into sin A into cosec A and plus b square. The value of b is cosec A. So cosec A the whole square plus this will be also expanded on the same formula a plus b the whole square. So cos A the whole square plus 2 into cos A into sec A and plus b square in sec A the whole square. So sin A the whole square is also written as sin square A plus 2 into sin A and cosec A is written as 1 by sin A because cosec theta is equals to 1 by sin theta. So cosec A is written as 1 by sin A plus cosec A the whole square. We will write cosec square A and then plus cos square A plus 2 into cos A and sec A is written 1 by cos A and plus sec square A. Sec A the whole square is written as sec square A. Now sin A and sin A gets cancelled. Cos A and cos A gets cancelled. Then sin square A plus cos square A. Both could written together in a same bracket. Sin square A plus cos square A. This cosec square A is written as 1 plus cot square A. Cosec square theta equals to 1 plus cot square theta. So cosec square A is written as 1 plus cot square A. Now this sec square A is written as 1 plus tan square A. The formula for sec square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. Here remains 2 multiplied by 1 plus 2 and here also comes plus 2 into 1 plus 2. Then sin square theta plus cos square theta, it becomes 1 plus 1 plus cot square A, then 1 plus tan square A and plus 2 and plus 2 it becomes plus 4. So 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 1 6 plus 1 7. So it becomes 7 plus tan square A and plus cot square A. So this is RHS. Question number 9. Cosec A minus sin A. Cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A. Sec A minus cos A is equals to 1 upon tan A plus cot A. 1 upon tan A plus cot A. We have to prove 1 upon tan A plus cot A. So again we solve LHS. and cosec A is written as 1 by sin A minus sin A. Sec A is written as 1 by cos A and minus cos A. If there is nothing, we can write 1. Here also we can write 1 at the place of denominator. Then we take the LCM of sin A and 1. And it gives 1 minus sin A multiplied by sin A, sin square A. Then in this bracket, cos A is LCM. We get 1 minus cos square A. 1 minus sin square theta. 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. So 1 minus sin square A, it becomes cos square A upon sin A. And 1 minus cos square A, there is sin square A upon cos A. So 1 times cos cancelled and 1 times sin cancelled. And we get the result sin A into cos A. This is LHS. Now we will have to solve the RHS also. So RHS 1 upon tan A. Tan A is written as sin A upon cos A plus cot A is written as cos A upon sin A. 1 upon, we take LCM cos A into sin A with the LCM. Cos A gets cancelled, sin A multiplied by sin A. It gives sin square A. Plus sin A cancelled and cos A into cos A. Cos square A. So 1 upon, we will write this in multiple form. 1 upon 1 into, this becomes reciprocal. Sin A into cos A upon sin square A plus cos square A. Then 1 multiplied by sin A into cos A. It gives sin A into cos A and sin square A plus cos square A is 1. The result we get sin A into cos A. So LHS is equals to RHS. Now the last question, question number 10, 1 plus tan square A. 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A. Equals to 1 minus tan A upon 1 minus cot A, the whole square. In terms, this is also equals to tan square A. This is also equals to tan square A. So we will solve all these two terms. 1 plus tan square A is written as sec square A and 1 plus cot square A is written as cosec square A. From this bracket 1 as it is and tan A is written as sin A upon cos A upon 1 minus this cot A is written as cos A upon sin A, the whole square. And this tan square A would be written as it is. Now sec square A is written as 1 by cos square A. and cosec square A is written as 1 by sin square. Sec theta is 1 by cos theta and cosec theta is 1 by sin theta. Equals to, we take LCM. So cos A is the LCM and it gives cos A minus sin A. And from here there is also LCM sin A. When it comes sin A minus cos A the whole square equals to tan square. This would be written in the multiple form 1 by cos square A into sin square A upon 1 equals to cos A minus sin A upon cos A into this sin A, it becomes reciprocal. And from these two terms, we take minus as common. So it becomes cos A minus sin A and whole the square equals to tan square A. So cos A minus sin A, cos A minus sin A cancelled, and sin square A upon cos square A. It gives tan square A, then minus the square plus, and sin A upon cos A, tan A, and tan A the whole square, tan square A, and there is also tan square A. So all the three terms are equal. So this proves the result. In the next video we will see extra questions based on identity.